Hello, and welcome to the channel High Class Cthulhu. They know you needed help, so they sent me, who are playing Demon Souls, and I just feel kind of gross, you know? I don't know what it is, I just feel like I'm walking in a river of feces. This, as I said at the end of the last episode, is going to be a short one, because back in the Tower of Latria, ignore these guys, with max world tendency, you can get a ring that means walking through water will not hinder you. We don't have that ring yet, which means walking through any of this swamp slows you down and makes it quite annoying to fight in and traverse. So we're not going to explore the whole area in this video. When we do the world tendency video, we will do we'll do it then, which, you know, that's fine. So yeah, walking through this water, annoying. You get poisoned while you're in it, and you go, do you not get poisoned? Have I imagined the fact that you don't get poisoned? Look at that. Oh no, you get poisoned. I don't know what the hell. So yeah, you get poisoned walking in it, and you go real slow. It's annoying. There's a bunch of these things. I don't know. Make sure you buy, you get your lotuses in order so you can get rid of the poison. It doesn't tick down that fast that it's that much of an issue, but out in the corners you can see just like souls. Out in the distance, not souls, but you know, items out in the distance. Some are important, some aren't. Again, we'll get them at a later date, but a bunch of this swamp is affected by the world tendency, especially once you get past this little section. Over in the corner there is a red phantom. I don't know if it is her name in this, but it's in Dark Souls 1 you meet a woman in the swamp very similar called Manny and Mildred. She's pretty much the same thing. I think it comes from somebody was playtesting and made that build, and then the developers thought it was fun and just made a red phantom out of it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if she spawns if you're not in a world tendency thing. I think she's just over there. But there's like another whole NPC that spawns a world tendency. The Moonlight Greatsword is in this level. It is something that is in most. It's kind of like Patches, where it shows up in one form or another in most of their games. But Patches, he showed up in Armored Core, I'm pretty sure. But so did the Moonlight Blade. But I also think the Moonlight Blade shows up in Kingsfield, if I'm not mad. It's probably one of the easier ones to get in this game. Bloodborne's not too bad, I guess, but it's annoying in Dark Souls. So this, you don't need to kill all these. They will follow you, but they're not terrible. But if I'm not mad, they don't respawn. I'm saying that with no confidence. I think they don't respawn, so killing them once is usually a good idea. But I could be making it up. It's going to be a weird video, like seeing loads of stuff in the distance that I'm just not going to go and collect. It's not that much of a hindrance, but also the ring's only real use is for here, so I will not use it for its actual reason. You know, why not? Why not do that? We are going to get, as you can see in the distance, a big old, dreg guy. We can try and lead him out away, because there's also a few other little guys up there and they will swarm you. So it's a little bit easier to fight him out here than it is all the way over there. They are making a lot of noise out there. Too much noise. Yeah, we're trying to lead him away, split him up, because there is too many people to fight on that little mound, along with this guy, and you know, it's easy to get him out of there. I don't even know how far. I'm assuming we've got our. I know we can't have our sword to +5, because I would have pointed that out, because I would have been real happy that I've got the sword to max. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. You're never going to know unless I remembered to do something. So yeah, this takes a little while. I'm getting through this slowly. It's just because it's very easy to get like bogged down with a bunch of enemies everywhere, along with being poisoned, and then these guys all run out at you, and they can do quite a little bit of damage at your expense. It's actually quite a small area, realistically. Once you get past this big open bit, it's kind of a straight path. There she is. There's Manny to Mildred, if that is her name in this version. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna fight her. No, we're gonna save it when we come back with the ring, because she is fighting in the swamp and it's quite annoying to get around. So we want to be able to jump and roll. So there is two options here. You can follow this path and go forward and get quite a few items, or you can just jump straight off the edge and run towards like the end. When you've got world tendency, there is an NPC just off to the side of here, in the middle of the swamp and like a little island. But yeah, we're going to carry on the path. There are little mosquitoes. Good thing to, you know, shoot them. These mosquitoes pretty much also come back in Dark Souls. Pretty much identical. They're in Dark Souls. And they're annoying as hell because they get stuck under things and then just creep up on you. I think I might actually die with one of the characters on this path for some reason. I think there's more of them like the guys with the sticks and the fire, and they suck. A lot of it, again, you don't need to come up this way. There is a few items, nothing amazing. Come on, mosquito. There we go. Dengal has no way to do long range other than his halberd, which love the halberd. I don't know what's coming out of this wall, and if it's just the light that makes it look like red and painful, but it's red and painful looking. You're going to get up to the top here and have to fall down anyway. It's not a real like path, you know. It's fine. It's not too bad. I don't actually really remember if there's that much even really up here. I don't know what grass jelly is. It's going to be a thing you put on your weapon. Is it like a poison? Maybe. Maybe it is. Who knows? I thought I died. That's frustrating as hell. I didn't realise I had really low health because I was poisoned, I think. That's fine. Amelia's got it. She's got a lava bow. The coolest bow ever. It is real good. I like it a lot. It does a ton of damage. It feels good to just tap away at everyone. It may be one of my favourite boss weapons in this game, to be fair, thinking about it. There's not many that I love. And the sword of searching or whatever's pretty good. Who is behind me? And how did you get there? The soul of searching is... The sword of searching is pretty good. But like effective weapons to use could be the lava bow. I don't know. It's also just good to have a bow here because a lot of this is like enemies clumped up together, so drawing them away like one at a time, pretty good. So there's not massive reason to take the upper path. It's fine though. So you can avoid the swamp, I guess. But yeah, even here having a bow just to like whap away at these before they make your day annoying, just headshotting them. And you only need standard arrows with the lava bow because it makes it, whoa, it makes it fire damage. It's cool as hell. We're gonna have more slug boys. Slug boys. Are we gonna have slug boys? Yeah, we got slug boys. They're the same slug boys. They do the same thing. I don't know if we're gonna go there even. There is a little side path you can get around that you can knock down a thing all the slugs are gathered around. I'm going to assume we'll look up. So there's just slugs dropping forever. And I'm pretty sure they actually will drop forever. Like, they just drop forever. Above where you can walk around to, they're all gathered around a weapon that you can knock down. What is the Moonlight Greatsword? I'm not doing it in this episode. I will do it in the next one. It's just a long way out. It's a long way away. You could do it. There's really no reason not to do it, but I just didn't. Okay. It would have been quite nice for Dengao to have, because it is a faith weapon. Yeah, but we don't. Is it a faith? I'm sure it's a faith weapon. There's like 2 faith weapons here, because as we listened to Saint Urbane in the last episode, before we murdered him, other than Saint Estrella, there was 2 other like saints they sent that never came back, and it's their weapons you can find. One is like a spear, and one is a greatsword. They're both quite cool. And this guy, he will buff other enemies, I'm pretty sure, so kill him quick. I think he buffs enemies, I'm not entirely sure. I always kill him quite quickly. And I was saying something. I don't remember. I was saying something, but I don't know. One more of these big guys. I don't think Dengao actually killed the old lady. I think she's here. Past this little fog door, you end up in like a village where all these guys have made their house, and the hag is in there. Down that way, if you look further on down there, that's the way to go up and around to get the Moonlight Greatsword. Also, it's where a primeval demon spawns if you are in negative world tendency. So yeah, the hag is here. I don't know if Dengao killed her. I'm not sure.
Hey, I know you. Won't you buy something, please? My poor child is sick. He needs your help. This place, it's a proper heap of rubbish. All the rot of the world, living or not, ends up here. My boy doesn't want for anything. Ever since that demoness came here, this was a much better place before she came. I was the apple of every man's eye. You're here to rid us of her, aren't you? Well, don't show her any mercy. My boy doesn't want...
See, I don't know who her boy is. I think he's... I don't know. Also, would you want the men here to be into you? I don't know. She does sell rotten arrows though that are pretty good. Poison arrows. Grass jelly. Recovers some HP over time. Nice. New armor set. The Murden Greaves. Which I don't know if we ever buy. I'm not entirely sure. And always grass. Yeah, I don't know if Dengao actually killed her off screen. I didn't show it, so I don't think he did.
Finished. I only want my dear.
I don't know who your dear boy is. So this place, it's not real hard. It's just a little bit hard. Because there's a lot of levels and people just kind of moving around them. Finding a way through isn't too bad, but there's a lot of ups and downs and finding your ways around. And some tight confined areas where people can just kind of get you trapped. There is another armor set you can find around here. I'll point out kind of where it is, but again we'll get it in the World Tendency episode, because I just didn't get it. It's near the shortcut you open. It's a cool armor set, I actually quite like it. I don't know if it does anything like slows poison, maybe? No, it definitely doesn't. I'm making that up. So we're going to try and get some shots. See, I don't know what the, if these guys, the smoky green-eyed guys actually buff or enrage, maybe, or cause poison damage. They could do one of them things. And I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is, it's not confused. I guess it's still quite linear, but it's just there's people up and downs and lefts and rights, and walking back on yourself and figuring it all out is takes a little bit of effort. It's not, we're actually quite close to the end though. Go on, Dengao. End them all. We're quite near the actual end. It's a really short level if you don't do everything else. We also can't do any more of like the Mistopheles. I can't ever say that name. We can't do any more of her side quests because we need to find Bjor of the Twin Fangs. He was mentioned back in the opening cutscene of one of the heroes that left or got out and told the world about what was happening in Boletaria. So if you go essentially just like straight on this way, you go to the boss, which is probably it's the least memorable boss. I forget about it all the time. It's just kind of nothing. Here is also, if I'm not mental, is a place you can grind for Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. When you beat the boss and have the bonfire, whatever the spawn is, you can spawn there, and then if you are in, is it a negative world tendency? No. If you come back out, one of the big guys is there, and I'm sure it might be negative world tendency. I'm trying to remember it. It's been a long time since I've done it. But I will check when we do the world tendency stuff and let you know. I'm sure it's a big old phantom of the bigger one. A red phantom version will spawn when you're in negative world tendency, or is it max? One of them, there's a big guy here. If you kill him, he has a chance of dropping Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, which if you're trying to do the world tendency stuff, you will need a bunch of them. Yeah, and if you've not used any the whole game, you might be able to get around it, but you might need some. And I'm sure he will drop some. Before we do the world tendency episode, I will actually look into it and remember how I did it, because I had to do it for one of the characters, because I'm sure I messed up somehow, but it's been a long time. None of what I've told you has given you any helpful information, other than if you have a negative or max world tendency here, a phantom will spawn, and that phantom can give you ephemeral eyes. Other than that, I can't really help you. Anything else here? So to the left, that body down there has a armor set on it, which I could just jump down and get it, but I don't, because I didn't remember it had an armor set on it. Yes, that one there. But if you walk this way, it is a shortcut to the opening, which could have really used a shortcut in the last episode, because this boss here is easy as hell and not a difficulty at all. I don't remember what those three guys are guarding. I'm pretty sure there's a useful item. Maybe. I think there is. God, I'm giving you notes. I filmed this so long ago. I'm so sorry for giving you no useful information at all. I'm still trying to rack my brain on how the ephemeral eye thing. You can grind for ephemeral eyes in this level. That is 100%, because I did it. But I will work out how I did it later on. So around here, we've got a little bit more to get through, but then we can kick a board open, and it will allow us to get here easier later. Again, not massively useful, because the boss, you're just not going to die to the boss. I can guarantee you. You will not die to the boss. Don't even know what faint stone is. Never going to use it. Kick this board down. Shortcut. Open. And yeah, we're going to go and do the boss now. And then I'm going to reconsider why I even make these videos if I don't remember anything. Yeah. The actual bot, do I even remember the name of it? The Dirty Colossus. Is it the Dirty? Dirty. Hey, are you a dirty Colossus? Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Uncomfortable. So I could jump down and get the item, but I didn't. It's all going to be in the world tendency video, which is going to be in like 3 episodes? 2 episodes. 3 episodes. It's not too long. Anyway, we've got the boss. He's right in here, through this fog gate. Shocking turn of events. And it's the Dirty Colossus. Didn't even get a cutscene. He's just a pile of rubbish and wasps inside a tree. He takes fire damage, and you can destroy bits of his armor on his like feet and legs. Yeah, he's not great. Like, he takes a bunch of fire damage, and he also takes quite a bit of like magic damage. He shoots bees at you. Destroying his bits of armor mean you can then do like physical damage against him, but if you're like a melee fighter, you have to break off the bits before you do proper damage. Other than that, there's very little, and even then you do a bit of damage. He does a little AoE blast. He's not very intimidating or memorable. He's got a bucket for a hand, and he shoots bees. Yeah, he's going to be dead in literally seconds. I wish you were cooler, Dirty Colossus. But I guess it's made up for because the next boss is like one of the most memorable ones in the game, so, you know. And we could carry on again, but we're not going to. We're going to head back to the Nexus. And we're very near to the end already. We're going to just like level up, have a look what everyone's up to, and then head on out of here. I'm very sorry for the short episode, or maybe you enjoy a short episode because you hate my voice, but for some reason I like watching me play Demon Souls. I don't know. You conundrum of a person. This episode is sponsored by Phlegm, in association with Swamp Juice, direct from the orifices of the Dirty Colossus. Is it him who makes it, or the collection of insects inside him? I don't know, but it's delicious. Get your Swamp Juice now at all reputable Colossuses. You strange man.
I can forge weapons.
Thanks, Bodwin, whatever your name is.
You come back
Baldwin,
alive.
Baldwin. Talisman of a god. We got anything else we need to get rid of? I want to. I'm not. There's no way I'm showing everyone do this. So you're not going to see like Amelia, and see how her weapon is doing. At what point I grind it out to get the blade stone and to lose my mind. But we will level up. While I yawn into your ear. What are we going to do now? Are we going to get strength up to 40? No, I don't think we will. Or will I? I don't even know. I'm with you. I'm as confused as you. I just received a message from them. Do I need to respond to it? Not right now. No, I don't. They can wait. Will I get dex? I don't know why I got dex. Maybe the Moonlight Greatsword requires some dex? Because some bigger weapons do require more dex. I'm not sure. Who knows? Well, we just got another 22,000 souls. We're going high on dex. Hell yeah. Go on. You do you. I don't actually remember what spell you get from... Is it like a poison one? Acid Cloud. I don't know what it does. Does it erode armor from enemies? I always feel bad they use the first ever one you meet as like the test dummy. That's so... What did he do? He didn't deserve this. And... we probably did a bunch of other crap. No, don't get vitality up. What are you doing? Here's where I'm looking at my spreadsheet to see what stats I had decided to get up before I even started the playthrough. Because this is all planned. I'm a spreadsheet master. There's so many columns and... Well, no formulas. No formulas were needed in the making. Oh, strength. Nice. Well done. Have I got any souls to use? Because I probably can. Well, I've got loads. Okay. I don't think this tells you like some later Souls games where it's like how many souls you need to level. True, I don't think that's until like Dark Souls 3 that it tells you that. We can only get one. I've done all them. Oh no, we got two. That's nice. I'm good at maths. Yeah, we finished. Now we just got Amelia to do. I just want to know what I did with the weapon, but that's fine. I don't know, you don't know, we're in the dark together. Was this also me looking at my spreadsheet before I even clicked on it? Who knows? We need a Dex to 30 finally? Maybe. Maybe not. What else we got going on there? Item discovery. Was poise? Is poise in this? Is it a hidden stat that they don't show? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, we've gotten strength. What weapon was I even going for? No. That's right. That's what we want. That's a good decision. I respect that decision. Nice. Dex to 30. That's good. I'm finished. Oh no, we're bumping. We're bumping high. We're going for it. Oh yeah, it's good enough for one, maybe, two. One more. Go and get that strength up. I know you want. Oh, I'm just messing with myself here. Yeah, it's strength. That's cool. So we're gonna go and see what everyone is up to. So, Casimir, he's chatting with the maiden. He's trying to see if he can get any more info out of her. I don't think she wants to talk to him very much. I think it's a little bit annoying. He's just a bit sad that everything he wanted is kind of destroyed back in Latria. That's fine. Amelia. Oh no, we haven't got Amelia. It's Dangal. He's just lost his mind straight up. He's just like having a great time in filth. He's gone insane. His hair's grown out, he's got a beard, he's rolling around in stuff. He's gone mad. And Amelia is just taking some time to chill with some friends. You know, Thomas and Baldwin. They're just having a good little chill time. She's done a lot of hero work. So next we're going somewhere that we probably should have gone in the second episode. Or third, whatever episode it was. We should have gone there straight away. The Lord's Path. It's going to be real easy. There's a feeding ground for dragons on a cliff pathway. At least the inner ward where knights make their abode. It's going to be easy as hell. But, you know, that's fine. It's been a long time since we've been back to straight up Boletaria. Look at this. You remember this room? Jesus. Here we are. And, yeah, next time. We're going to go down there and experience so many wonders. Thank you for coming to the channel High Class Cthulhu and watching its high class content. Come back next week for us to go and see some dragons and some other NPCs and some magical things and a pretty cool boss, to be fair. Come back for another week for other stuff as always, and Umbasa.